Thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. I'm really excited to show you their May selections. So if you haven't heard me talk about Book of the Month, they are a super popular and fast growing online book service for readers. So basically how it works is every month their team vets hundreds of books and gives readers their choice from a curated selection of new and early release book titles. So that means you as a reader can spend more time reading and less time researching. And the Book of the Month team always focus on promoting new and emerging authors, and I really appreciate the diverse selection that they have every month. Book of the Month is also completely risk-free, so if you're not vibing any of the book selections, you can skip any month at any time and you won't be charged. And they actually have the best price for new release hardcover fiction. So you can actually get your first book for just $9.99 by going to bookofthemonth.com and using the code GOMAY. So now I'll show you their May titles. Really stunning selections. So they actually have 5 to 7 selections to choose from each month. So for May they have 6 main ones, and they also sent me one of their add-ons, which is really exciting. So the first selection is Darling Girl, which is a fantasy retelling of Peter Pan. Then we have Breathless, which is a thriller. Then we have Part of Your World, which is a contemporary romance. Then we have Yerba Buena, which is another romance, and it's between 2 women, and it's a star-crossed lovers story. So stunning. Take My Hand, which is historical fiction. And the last selection is The Hacienda, which is a horror novel. The add-on that they sent me, Book of Night by Holly Black, which is Holly Black's newest release. It's actually adult fantasy, her first time writing adult fantasy, so I'm really excited because I really love Holly Black. The back says, Even Your Shadow Can Be Stolen. A little terrifying. So for their main selections, I think I'm most excited about these two. Darling Girl is a Peter Pan retelling, like I said, and I just love the story of Peter Pan. It's just so magical. And this is a modern day reimagining of Peter Pan, and it basically follows a woman who's trying to save her daughter's life, and in order to do so she has to verse the infamous Peter Pan, who is not as innocent as the stories make him out to be. Then I'm also equally excited for The Hacienda because this is a horror novel and it's described as Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca. It's supposed to just have obviously those stunning Gothic vibes. So it's described as a supernatural suspense novel set in the aftermath of the Mexican War of Independence. And it's about a remote house, which I love any sort of story about a sinister remote house. So I cannot wait for this. I just love Book of the Month selections every month. And like I said, you can get your first book for just $9.99 by going to bookofthemonth.com and using the code GOMAY.
Perhaps the most heinous example of cell phone abuse is ringing in the theatre. What's temerity? The theatre is a temple of art, a precious cornucopia of creative energy.
Where's my teen, Darvis? What the heck are those two doing in the street?
It's called Crime and Punishment, Bolton. Besides, proximity to the art is cleansing for the soul.
Can we have a talk, please? You two, in the gym, now!
Hello! Welcome to the first in real life bunny readathon vlog. So obviously Caitlin and I do lots of readathons together, and usually it's over FaceTime, but I'm in New Zealand, so we get to do it together in person. Very, very fun. It's sort of going to be a 24-hour readathon, but like not really, because like we're not going to try to stay up. And
honestly, I feel a bit too haggy for an actual 24-hour readathon these days, you know? Like when we say the phrase 24-hour readathon, to me it's like, a day of reading.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Just so relaxed.
Yeah, we're going to take it easy. Well, it's already like late morning, and we're going to go to the park, read, have fun. And I'm honestly so excited. I'm really in the reading mood, and you are too, right?
Yeah, how fortuitous. We both were just like, reading day.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to say, sorry, this is Caitlin from Cait Literature.
Hello.
Let's talk about our reading plans. Well, actually, we both have the same TBR. So we're going to try to read Romancing the Duke by Tessa Dare, which is
the first in a series, because Tessa Dare has like a few Regency romance series, and by series I mean the kind of romance vibe where they're kind of standalones, they're like companion novels with the other characters and stuff, but this is the first in one of those series.
Yeah, and we watched all of Readathon recently and loved it, so I'm definitely in that like Regency romance era. Like,
will this be your first full novel that's a Regency, because you've only read the
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I read When She Was Naughty, which is a novella that Tessa Dare wrote, and I really loved it. So I'm excited to have my first, full-on novel by her, and first Regency romance novel. Exactly, 26-year-old woman, yeah.
Oh, see, that's another thing actually, is that I feel like they're a little bit more
Yes, stunning. Wow, I'm very excited. So yeah, hopefully we can like read this kind of quickly. And then we want to read Cleopatra and Frankenstein, which is actually Caitlin's Patreon buddy read for this month. So do you want to give a little quick synopsis, or do you not know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a great deal about it, but basically Cleo and Frank. Frank is a lot older, and I think Cleo's from the UK and she goes to New York, and that's where they meet. And I think it's very much in that kind of Sally Rooney millennial fiction girl boss depression sphere of just like a girly trying to figure it out in terms of like love and life and self and all those things, and meant to be really well written. I've seen only like amazing things, plus the cover, are you kidding?
Yeah, the cover is a joke. So yeah, I doubt we'll finish both of these, but hopefully we'll finish this and then make some good progress with this. So yes, we're gonna go to the park now and read there.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. Wait, let's both do it. 2, 1. So we are at the park and there's no one here, which is stunning. So we're gonna play and read. And this is our setup. Very stunning if you ask me. We have our little bunnies. We have our books. We're gonna start with this one, like I said. Water, because you gotta keep hydrated. And look at this stunning tree. Beautiful. There were things that were beautiful for their wild power and their refusal to be tamed.
Isn't that passage beautiful?
Stunning.
See, she's a good writer.
Yeah.
I really like her.
Oh, exactly. He leaned one shoulder against the archway arm to continue. That's stunning. Voice so low. Really fun, isn't it? Hello. So we have been reading and I'm on page 33. What page are you on?
42.
Really enjoying it. It's definitely a really fun time.
And we got off to it straight away, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I love when a romance book is like, I know why you're here.
Yeah.
And they're just off to it straight away.
Exactly. I know why you're here. Let's have some fun. This
Just beat a sick.
Yeah, I just feel like this is really the beginning of a new Regency romance era for me because it's just so fun. You know, the castle setting and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the writing and the descriptions, they just go all out.
Yeah, like really stunning description on...
If you want me to find it.
Thank you. Page 6. There were things in nature that took their beauty from delicate structure and intricate symmetry.
Flowers, seashells, butterfly wings. And then there were things that were beautiful for their wild power and their refusal to be tamed.
Wow.
He was the latter. He was the latter.
We also filmed our little scene.
These two up and coming actors.
Yeah, honestly, Mona and Grapey,
They killed it.
watch out because
Long
they're
on
gonna be
screen
huge. No, but yeah, you probably would have seen it at the beginning of this vlog. I have to say, stunning performance by obviously Mona, Grapey and Caitlin. And
Thank
Caitlin,
you.
thank you. Caitlin is the one who came up with that stunning idea, so full credit to Caitlin. Sure.
Thank you.
So if you want to log that on Letterboxd, you can just type in what the heck are those two doing in a tree.
What were they doing in the street?
We'll never know. So yeah, gonna keep reading, but Wow, touch some grass, that's what it is.
Yeah, and it's still just ours. Like, this is our park.
This
today.
is our park, like literally no one else is here. It's so stunning. Wow. Isn't that the best ever?
Okay, holding tight, bunnies.
Yes.
So nice, isn't it?
I never understood the point of those things. It's not very fun though, is it?
Well done.
Ow. Well done! Ow. The hands, eh? Yeah, let it out. It burns.
Oh!
Where's the inner child? I want her physicality, not just her emotions.
Chloe.
What?
Is it because, did you see, like, I saw it through you.
Oh my god! This crack is gonna let me down.
Oh, you have Jasmine Gilroy. Have you read any books by her?
Yeah, I read one and it was so bad.
Oh.
But I'd already bought that one.
Yikes. Are you gonna give it another try?
Maybe.
Okay, so we are back from the park and I am a little delirious right now because I have a throbbing headache. Caitlin Bunny has sorted me with medicine, so hopefully that'll kick in soon. Very relaxing now. I'm actually wearing one of Caitlin's shirts. This is the Gone Girl, Cool Girl monologue. Very fun. I'm sure people will ask actually, is this from Redbubble? Or Redbubble? I've actually been meaning to get one for myself, so hurry up, Chloe. Anyway, so I'm on page 126. of Romancing the Duke. It was so fun reading the park. Like, you know, I just love reading the park. But that park especially, wow. And the fact that we were there for like basically the whole time by ourselves. And then I also had a fun nap. Like, oh wow, it was just stunning. Anyway, so Romancing the Duke is very fun. I really love the dynamic between, oh my god, what's her name? Izzy and Ransom? Anyway, I'm so bad with names. Yeah, the Duke and Izzy, they're really cute. He definitely has like a fun, dry, silly goofy, it's like silly goofy but like dry sense of humor, and it's really fun. Like, it's definitely my vibe, so he's definitely cool. Izzy's really fun too, and she's never been kissed before, so like, you know, obviously she's navigating all of that for the first time, and he's like experienced, and you know, it's just a fun time. I just want to give you an example of a funny joke he says. Yeah, so this is a good example of their dynamic. So she's like, what's that noise? And he's like, oh, probably one of the ghosts. And then later on she's like, I don't believe in ghosts. And he's like, do you believe I'm real? Like, just exactly. Very happy that I'm loving it. And it's definitely like a quick read, so I'm really hoping we can... What's your thoughts? Do you think? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Oh, exactly, the ASMR room in the background. Caitlin made us some tea, which is very nice.
And it's love tea.
Yes, very fitting for the romance readathon. A heartwarming touch of rose, chamomile and lavender. I can confirm it's all those things. Is it still too hot?
No, that's fine.
Actually, I'm gonna just take this moment to flex for a second, because Caitlin said I have a mouth of steel. Because I can have the tea as soon as it's poured.
Who does that? Sorry.
I love when it's like scorching hot and then it's just like exactly like burn the throat, you know what I mean? But honestly, 10 out of 10 to this tea.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. Like, wow.
I haven't been let down by that brand, actually.
Well, shout out to Pucker. Yep, so we're just gonna continue reading. Caitlin's also loving the book. It's so good. Oh yeah, it was actually fun because I was like having a nap and then I would just see Caitlin being like, it's like, okay, hello. So it is the next day and I finished Romancing the Duke yesterday. Actually, we both finished it. Definitely very fun, but also some parts where it just kind of dragged and I didn't care. And then there was one point in like the conflict where the guy was just disgusting and I'm like, ew. And I feel like he didn't really make up for it fully, so I don't know about that. Definitely a fun time, so I'm gonna give it 3 stars, and I'm very excited to continue reading more Tessa Dare books. But yeah, obviously didn't start Cleopatra and Frankenstein, but hopefully soon. But starting today, I will leave Caitlin's Patreon if you want to see her vlog. That will be going up there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much once again to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Don't forget you can go to bookofthemonth.com and use the code GOMAY to get your first book for just $9.99. So exciting to be with Caitlin, of course. And hope you're all having a good day or night, and I'll see you in my next video.